Hello, lovely lady. You are watching straight from the doctor's desk with me, Dr. Andrea Purcell. We specialize in menopause medicine and help women struggling with health and hormonal issues reclaim the health and the life that they love. So today we are talking about turning a health setback into a comeback. All right, so buckle your seatbelt here. You know that old saying, if it ain't broke, then don't fix it? It's a strategy. A lot of us live by it in different areas of our life. Well, did you ever injure a body part, say one of your toes? Were you able to walk? What about your balance? Was your balance off? Maybe you have trouble sleeping, sticking your foot out of the covers? Were you in pain? What about showering? Did you have to put a plastic bag around your foot to prevent it from getting wet? I bet it was an inconvenience. Slows us down. Can't do things as well or as fast as we could before. I guess prior to the injury, we didn't think too much about our toes. They were just there, along for the ride, body functioning in perfect order, just like God designed it. And then everything changed. A health malfunction of some sort. Maybe there was an accident, an injury. We just woke up and we didn't feel right. And then all of a sudden, we realized it's just a lot harder to get through the day. We have to focus on our health more. We have to think about things more. We have to pick and choose from our calendar, plan ahead, limit our activities, limit our social life. Causes us to pull back from life when we have health issues. I would say that most of us take our health for granted until it fails. We can have small setbacks and then there are bigger setbacks. But one thing for sure is that any setback can affect our mental outlook, the quality of our life, takes time away from doing what we love with the people that we want to spend the most time. So most of the time, health setbacks are involuntary. Right? They result in some type of crisis or accident. And it can be bewildering. It can be very inconveniencing and annoying. However, in the forced stop of life's busyness, we come to find that there's generally a good time for recalibration in the pause. It's almost like God's way of saying, hey, it's time to take better care of yourself, and here's an opportunity to do it. It's a forced pause, totally out of our control. And it gives us time to reflect. Have you ever had a single goal in life only to get there and then realize that you hit the perfect bullseye on the wrong target, living for something that didn't end up being as fulfilling as you thought it was going to be? And perhaps it wasn't worth it to sacrifice your body or your health in the process, right? But hindsight's always 20/20. After all, what good is it to gain the whole world and then just forfeit our health? So maybe you lost your health and now you're fighting to get it back. So life happens and unconsciously we make choices and we often trade conveniences for health. And taking care of the body that God gave us has not reached priority status in the American educational system. So even conventionally trained medical doctors don't know about nutrition. They're not required to take a class. In total, they get about 8 hours of nutrition. Our media doesn't address it. There's really not a lot of money in putting out the broccoli commercial. The public establishments follow the food pyramid, which is voted on and approved by the president after he sits down with all of the food lobbyists from the dairy industry and the meat industry and the like. And often even the weigh-in from talented and trained scientists that base years of data on information are just dismissed after the interest groups get their say and ultimately their way. So how do we get to this place, to the demise of our health? Our body is way too intelligent to mess up just in a moment. And often there's about 90,000 small steps that were in the wrong direction. And now we have to take 90,000 small steps to get it back on track. And the media often focuses on the last step, which is like the big crisis, not the small steps that were happening that led to the crisis. So, what I want you to know here is that if you don't have your health, you do have the opportunity to get your health back. You do have the opportunity to heal. And I think the first step is just recognizing that health is everything. It was Herophilus, the Greek physician. He's also known as the father of anatomy. And this is his quote. He says that when health is absent, wisdom cannot reveal itself, art cannot manifest, strength cannot fight, wealth becomes useless, and intelligence cannot be applied. So health is everything. Step 2, health is a marathon. It is not a sprint. And taking care of our bodies requires a commitment. If you treat your body well, you will reap the benefits. If you abuse your body, you're going to find yourself on the sidewalk just outside a mainstream hospital. Next step, get the right guidance. Ask for help. With the right guidance and support, you will be able to keep your focus on your health. Good nutrition is the cornerstone of health, and each day we have at least 3 opportunities to put something on a fork that we feed ourselves with. The average person eats about 1,000 meals a year, and we get to choose, 1,000 times each year what those meals are going to consist of. And each meal will bring us either one step closer to health or one step closer to disease based on the nutritional value that it holds. And unfortunately, many meals wind up being nutritionally deficient, especially when we choose convenience and speed over health. So I encourage you to stay focused, be aware, make better choices, and ask for help. Although you may own many vehicles in your lifetime, this is the only body machine that you will ever have. So my recommendation is to give it high quality gas, garage it overnight, clean it, buff it, polish it, be kind to it because it loves you and it's doing its best for you day after day. And you can start with your next meal, make it count, and then focus on the one after that. You can turn your health setback into a comeback where you return better, stronger, and smarter than before the crisis even happened. If you need guidance or direction, that's where I come in. We provide medical guidance specifically tailored for your unique needs. I'm here for you. If you're feeling overwhelmed with information, you're not sure what the right direction is for you to go in, you could just set up your free discovery call with me. I'm happy to hear what you're dealing with and let you know if natural medicine could benefit you in any way. The comeback you are looking for starts with taking a daily shower in wellness. So you can subscribe here and you won't miss all the good information. Like this post, check me out on the web at www.drandreapurcell.com. So thanks so much for joining me today, and I am wishing you well.